Streets whispering secrets I ain't ready to forgive. Honor buried deep, but revenge still lives. Yet it took what was sacred, left my pride in the dust. Broke the code of the shadow, shattered all my trust. Now I walk through the alleys where just turns to rust. And the blues keep telling me vengeance is a must. Honor revenge in the dead of night, through the whiskey haze and the faint street light. I'm hunting down the truth, gonna make it right. Cause the blues don't sleep when the soul screams fight. Footsteps echo, steady as a vow. I'm coming for the sinners, and I'm coming right now. They wrote me off broken, but they made me learn how to rise from the pavement with a darker, sharper prow. Yeah, every clue I follow cuts colder than steel. But revenge ain't a burden, it's a debt I feel. Honor revenge in the dead of night, through the whiskey haze and the faint street light. I'm hunting down the truth, gonna make it right. Cause the blues don't sleep when the soul screams fight. If justice won't listen, then the shadows will. I'll carve a story myself on this moonlit hill. And the night keeps whispering, finish the kill. But I ain't seeking blood, just a debt they owe still. I find the guilty trembling, thinking time erased the crime. But the blues keep perfect memory, better than mine. And my voice grows steady like a cold steel line. I'm reclaiming what you stole one final time. Honor revenge in the dead of night, through the whiskey haze and the faint street light. I'm hunting down the truth, gonna make it right. Cause the blues don't sleep when the soul screams fight. All settles and the silence returns. I'll pour one last drink for the listen, it burns. On ain't giving this a thing one earns. And I claim I'm bad when the blues took its turn.
Ashtray full of memories, glass half full of pain. Every drag's a confession, every sip knows my name. Neon light flickers sideways on a face I don't recall, but I see her in the smoke ring, and she don't come round at all. Ain't no mercy in the bourbon, ain't no truth in the flame. I just sit here counting ashes and whispering her name. This cigarette burns slower than my soul. Every breath takes its toll. She left with the dawn, took my heart, left the hole. Now I'm drowning in the dark, where the silence takes control. Yeah, this cigarette burns slower than my soul. The clock forgot to tick tonight. Even time don't care no more. I made peace with the darkness, like I've done before. Lipstick still on the filter, faded red and sweet regret. And I swear I hear a whisper through the smoke and the sweat. I ain't praying for forgiveness, ain't begging to be free, just waiting on this cigarette to finish what's left of me. Yeah, the cigarette burns slower than my soul. Every breath takes its toll. She left with the dawn, took my heart, left the hole. Now I'm drowning in the dark, where the silence takes control. Yeah, this cigarette burns slower than my soul. Smoke curls up like memories, then fades into the night. And I swear the flame's still whispering, you'll never make it right. But I light another one, just to keep the fight. This cigarette burns slower than my soul, but it's still faster than goodbye. Each track feels like confessing to the ghost of her eyes. And when the ember finally fades, I'll still be on parole. Yeah, the cigarette burns slower than my soul. Yeah, she left the light, and I stay with the burn. Bourbon glow in midnight hand, shadows crawling across the land. I'm the watchman on the iron roof, where the city hides its darker proof. Every street lamp hums a lonesome hymn, every alley whispers something grim. Boots on gravel, heart below. I see the secrets no one wants to show. Silhouettes dance in a poison mist, and fate writes names on a hidden list. And the bottle keeps telling me what's real, more than the truth this city tries to conceal. Watchman's dark vigil, burning holes through the night.
Every shadow so fragile, but every secret bites. Oh, this watchman's dark vigil keeps the city in my sight. While the bourbon turns brutal, I stand guard against the night. Saw a woman drift down the silent street, smoking, her voice danger in her feet. Says she's running from a phantom light that wore her name under a fractured sky. Then a man with a grin, carved sharp as steel, said, "Watchman, tell me what truths you conceal." But the bottle shook first, warning me clear. Some shadows whisper what you shouldn't hear. Night reveals what the daylight hides, every secret in the dark alive. I drink deep just to stay awake, guarding souls that the city might take. Watchman's dark vigil, burning holes through the night. Every shadow so fragile, but every secret bites. Oh, this watchman's dark vigil keeps the city in my sight. While the bourbon turns brutal, I stand guard against the night. Bourbon low, shadows tall, city sins start to call, but I stay still through every signal, bound forever to my dark vigil. Bartender knows my story, don't need to hear it again. He just nods and fills it up, like a preacher with no amen. Jukebox hums an old sad tune about love that couldn't stay. And I hum along 'cause hell is the soundtrack of my decay. I've talked to the dark and it listens just fine, but even my shadow don't drink past 9. The bottle has more friends than me. It don't judge, it just lets me be. When the night gets mean and the pain runs deep, the bottle's the only one that'll let me sleep. Yeah, the bottle's got more friends than me. There's lipstick on the rim of my glass from a girl I never knew. Left a ghost behind in gin, and the smell of her perfume. Every sip takes me further down, where the lost souls pay the fee. And the bartender says, "You good?" I say, "Good's too far for me."
The lights flicker low and the clock don't care. It's just me and the silence breathing still here. The bottle has more friends than me. It don't lie, it don't disagree. When the world turns cold and I can't break free, the bottle's right there keeping company. Yeah, the bottle's got more friends than me. I made peace with the pain and I toast to my sins. The more I lose, the more this whiskey wins. If heaven's got a bar, I'll drink till I see that even up there, the bottle's got more friends than me. Bottle has more friends than me. It don't judge, it just lets me be. When the dawn breaks cruel and I'm too tired to plead, the bottle just smiles and pours another for me. Yeah, the bottle's got more friends than me. Yeah, yes, I'll toast to that. Me and my only friend. Got a black cat on my shoulder, hissing at the dawn. Every step I take feels heavy, like I've been cursed too long. My black hat's pulled down low to hide what's in my eyes. Ain't no preacher gonna save me. They all see through the lies. I made a deal in the shadow, traded truth for charm. Now I wear my sins like silver and I sleep in the devil's arms. Black cat, black hat, black heart, that's the way I roll. Luck ran out years ago, but the whiskey keeps me whole. Every road I walk down tears my soul apart. Yeah, black hat, and a black, black heart. I've been walking crooked lines where the righteous never tread. Got a trail of broken halos a price upon my head. The moon don't shine for me no more, just turns its face away. And every time I find salvation, it drinks and fades to gray. I ain't running from the devil, hell is running tabs with me. We pour one for the sinners and toast what'll never be. Black hat, black hat, black heart, that's the way I roll. Luck ran out years ago, but the whiskey keeps me whole. Every road I walk down tears my soul apart. Yeah, black hat, and a black, black heart. Some say the dark's a curse, but it's home to me. I found peace in the pain and truth in the misery. Yeah, the night don't judge, it just lets me be. Black hat, black heart, ain't no changing my kind. Born in the shadows, raised on borrowed time. If I burn before the sunrise, at least I'll burn with all. Yeah, black hat, and a black, black heart. Bad luck never leaves. It just drinks beside you. Rum glows warm like a fading sun. Home feels distant, always on the run. There was a porch with a creaking board, Mama humming prayers to a gentle Lord. But time rolled in like a blackened tide and carried me far from the place I cried. Now I'm sitting in a bar where the neons fade, rum on my tongue like a heartbreak ache. Every sip pulls me back through miles to a home long gone, swallowed by trials. And the rum keeps showing me the roads I missed, every mistake sealed with a sailor's kiss. Distant home rum, burning deep in my veins, makes the memories come with the tender broken chains. Oh, this distant home run brings a past through the rain. I drink slow, but I succumb
to forgotten joys and pain. Saw my father's shadow by a rusted gate, hand on the post like he carried fate. He used to say, son, don't lose your soul, but I ran too fast to fill that role. Now ghosts of the porch light haunt my dreams, where the night wind hollers and the sadness screams. Miles between us like a jagged wound, but the rum brings back every distant tune. Home's a whisper in the glass tonight, burning soft in the amber light. If regret had a shoreline song, it would sound like distant home rum. Distant home rum, burning deep in my veins. Make some memories come with their tender broken chains. Oh, this distant home run brings the past through the rains. I drink slow, but I succumb to forgotten joys and pains. Rum grows thin, night grows cold, home drifts near through stories told. I raise my glass till sorrow's numb and drift again with distant home rum.
Rum glass trembling gently like a name on my breath. Shadows on the counter whisper love and death. Yeah, she was a fire in the summer, burning warm and wild. Eyes sharp as moonlight, heart soft as a child. But the world turned cold, her dreams got defiled, and I lost her somewhere between the hurting and the miles. First love's rum shadows drowning me slow in the amber reflection where the lost things go. I chase a memory through a dim bar glow, but the deeper I see it, the more I know. I see a silhouette dancing in the glass, old songs on the jukebox pulling me to the past. Rum hits heavy, but the visions hit fast, and I'm trapped in the echo of a love that couldn't last. Yeah, every swallow burns like the truth I hide, but the shadows bring her back to my broken side. First love's rum shadows drowning me slow in the amber reflections where the lost things go. I chase a memory through a dim bar glow, but the deeper I see it, the more I know. If love ever lingers, it lingers in the pain.
in a ghost of a touch you'll never feel again. Rum keeps pouring stories in a midnight vein, and a voice returns softly, calling my name. So I sit here remembering the nights we owned, how our laughter cracked open every heart I'd known. Now the shadows hold her in a world overthrown, and I search for her echoes though I'm drinking alone. First love's rum shadows drowning me slow in the amber reflection where the lost things go. I chase a memory through a dim bar glow, but the deeper I sit, the more I know.
When the night grows silent and the glass runs dry, a shadow still lingers in the corner of my eye. First love never died, it just learns to lie in the rum-soaked blue of a long goodbye. Neon buzzing outside my window, rain tap tapping time on the glass. There's a shadow sitting in the corner, wearing my face from the past. Whiskey bottles humming softly, like a hymn for the lost and damned. And the walls keep whispering secrets that I still don't understand. Keys on the table, blood on the floor. Something in this room's been here before. In room 13, the nights don't end, they just start again. Smoke curls slow like a ghost revenge. I pour the pain and I call it a friend. Ain't no heaven, ain't no dream, just me and my sins. In room 13, curtains sway like broken prayers. Moonlight cuts me in half. There's lipstick on the pillow, but she's gone just like the last. The mirror cracks when I look too long. Don't like the man I see, 'cause the devil left a tip on the nightstand, and he signed it, thanks for me. The air smells like trouble, and I breathe it in slow. If you knock on my door, you best already know. In room 13, the nights don't end, they just start again. Smoke curls slow like a ghost revenge. I pour the pain and I call it a friend. Ain't no heaven, ain't no dream, just me and my sins. In room 13, check out. Some hearts keep beating just to drown it out, and every shot I take feels like confession. But the bartender's gone, and I'm the lesson. In room 13, the nights don't end, they just start again. I drink with the dark, pretend it's a friend, watch the flame flicker down just to rise again. Ain't no light, ain't no dream, only me and my shadow in room 13. Yeah, check out at dawn, but I ain't leaving. There's dust on my boots and ghosts on my trail. I keep talking to the bottle, but it don't ever tell. The night knows my secrets, keeps them safe in the flame. And every mile I walk, the shadows swallow my name. Can't hide from what I've done, can't run from who I am. The dark don't need no map, it knows every man. Shadows swallow my name like I was never here. No prayers, no redemption, just the sound of my fear. It just watches my shame. Yeah, the night don't forget, and the shadows swallow my name. The bar's half empty, but the mirror's full of lies. I see a stranger staring back with hell behind his eyes. The jukebox hums a requiem, soft, low and lame, and I toast to the silence as the shadows swallow my name. Ain't no angels left to call, ain't no heaven on the line, just a man and his regrets bleeding through the wine. Shadows swallow my name like smoke through a flame. No one left to blame me, no one left to claim. Every sin I ever carried came home just the same. Yeah, the night remembers, and the shadows swallow my name. Maybe life was never mine, maybe I was born to fade, just a whisper in the darkness where the deals get made. And if I die before the sunrise, don't mark my grave Shadow swallow my name. Ain't no echo, ain't no flame. The whiskey's gone cold, but the guilt still remains. If the devil calls roll, he'll still find me the same. Yeah, shadows swallow my name. They don't give it back again. Yeah, the dark knows me by heart, but it never says my name. Night crawls slow, where the cold winds follow. Vengeance walks deep in the stolen dream shadow. They took my fire on a moonless night, left me standing where the guilt felt right. Promises stolen like a pocket watch, ticking slow under locks they botch. Dreams torn up in a backroom deal, sound and blood, they made it real. City lights blink like a die inside. A small world don't blink when innocence cries. And the blues keep calling from the streets below, telling me revenge is the only road I know. Stolen dream shadow follows me through the rain. Every step that I go cuts deep with old pain. Oh, the stolen dream shadow whispers lost like a chain. I strike hard, I strike slow, till they feel what remains. Found the names etched on a whiskey glass, ghosts of the future buried in the past. A woman in black said she knew my scars, said revenge rides fast under broken stars. Tracks lead down to the harbor edge, where liars gather by a rusted ledge. Every whisper truth they tried to sever comes back sharp, dark blues forever. Dreams don't die, they hide in smoke, waiting for the guilty throat. If justice walks where sinners go, it moves within the stolen dream shadow. Stolen dream shadow follows me through the rain. Every step that I go cuts deep with old pain. Oh, this stolen dream shadow whispers lost like a chain. I strike hard, I strike slow, till they feel what remains. Rain keeps falling, streets stay hollow, justice calling, dark to follow. What they stole, I now bestow in the vengeance of the stolen dream shadow. took my blood, broke the family line, left me standing in the muddy decline. Now every raindrop pounds like a vow. Storm says justice and the time is now. Footsteps echo in a broken lane. Names of the traitors carved in pain. I've been silent, but the storm ain't blind. Tonight revenge is the only thing I'll find. And the bourbon whispers what I gotta do when the ones you trust cut the deepest through. Family betrayal bourbon burns hotter than their lives. Every promise they were warping, now I see it in their eyes. Oh, this family betrayal bourbon makes the truth finally rise. I'm the storm they won't outrun under these thunder-torn skies. Saw their shadows near the river bend, acting guilty, talking about the end. One held a photo of the life we had, eyes turned cold, twisted and sad. I stepped through the rain like a phantom ghost, said, you sold your blood for a crooked boast. Lightning cracked wide, showed their fear. Vengeance spoke first, loud and clear. Rain keeps chanting what was lost. Every heartbeat pays the cost. If betrayal bursts a darker sun, tonight their reckoning's begun. Family betrayal bourbon burns hotter than their lives. Every promise they were warping, now I see it in their eyes. Oh, this family betrayal bourbon makes the truth finally rise. I'm a storm they won't outrun under these thunder-torn skies. Bourbon low, shadows fall, family fractured once and for all. Storm rose deep and justice won in the pouring dawn. My revenge is done. There's a ticket in my pocket, and no one waiting on the other side. Smoke rolls off the platform, moon's hanging cold and thin. Bought myself one last ride, don't care where it ends. The rails hum like old regrets beneath my weary boots. And every mile that's behind me still bears forbidden rules. Ain't no heaven up ahead, riding shadows in the corners of my mind. I'm on the last train to nowhere, paid in blood and sin. No conductor gonna stop it, no preacher letting me in. Yeah, I'm rolling through the darkness where the lost souls grin. On the last train to nowhere, and I ain't coming back again. The bottle's half empty, like the man I've become. Each sip tastes like memories, burns like the morning sun. I see faces in the window, reflections I don't claim. They whisper, son, you had your chance, now it's all the same. I made peace with the silence, it's the only friend I've known. And the rhythm of these rails beats deep into my bones. I'm on the last train to nowhere, paid in blood and sin. No conductor gonna stop it, no preacher letting me in. Yeah, I'm rolling through the darkness where the lost souls grin. On the last train to nowhere, and I ain't coming back again. Some folks chase redemption, some just fade away. But I've been riding too long to see another day. If the devil's at the station, tell him I'll pay my way. On the last train to nowhere, no ticket home for me, just smoke, steel and sorrow in a one-way prophecy. Yeah, I'm rolling through the midnight where the end begins. On the last train to nowhere, and I ain't coming back again. Yeah, no stops, no mercy, just the dark in me. Yeah, every man's got a line, and I done crossed mine twice. Bottle sweating on the table, cigarette burning low. Ain't no angels watching me, just the shadows that I know. The past keep knocking softly, but I don't let it in, 'cause the only prayer I ever learned was laced with smoke and sin. Ain't no mercy in this heart, ain't no truth in my plan,
just the devil in the corner, and a cold gun in my hand, gun in hand. Whiskey on my breath, staring down the barrel of what's left. Every lie, every scar, every one night stand, I'll come back with this gun in my hand. Ain't no savior, ain't no plan, just a broken man with a gun in his hand. I remember her voice at sundown, soft like the calm before the rain. Said you can't drink away the sorrow, you just feed the pain. But I ain't one for listening, I'm too far gone to pray. So I pour another round and let the night have its way. The truth sits heavy like lead in the sand. Yeah, I face my ghost nightly with this gun in my hand, gun in hand. Whiskey on my breath, staring down the barrel of what's left. Every promise I broke, every line I ran, they're all carved deep in this gun in my hand. Ain't no savior, ain't no plan, just a broken man with a gun in his hand. Yeah, some say fate pulls the trigger, but I've been squeezing it slow, just waiting for the moment when the smoke finally knows. And if the reaper's riding shotgun, then I'm ready to go, gun in hand, whiskey on my breath, waiting for peace in the arms of death. Every road I walk turns to sand, and it all ends here with this gun in my hand. Ain't no mercy, ain't no plan, just a dog and a gun in my hand. Yeah, sometimes the end don't come quick, sometimes it just sits and waits with you. You can run from the devil, but he don't get tired like you do. Streetlight flicker, one by one, like old ghosts saying my name. Got a shadow that don't belong to me, playing that same old game. I hear whispers in the distance, like thunder with no rain. Every step I take forward drags a memory full of pain. There's a chill in my spine, but it ain't from the night. It's the past catching up, and it's hungry for a fight. Footsteps behind me, following close and slow. Sounds like my conscience, but darker than I know. Can't ain't there when I turn around. Her laughter in the alleys where no soul makes a sound. There's a woman in my memory with eyes like kerosene, and every time I close mine, she burns inside my dream. I ain't looking for salvation, just a place to hide. But you can't lose your demons when they live inside. Yeah, footsteps behind me, following close and slow. Sounds like my conscience, but darker than I know. Can't outwalk my mistakes, they echo where I go. Hear footsteps behind me, whispering what I hope. On my wounds, hope the burn would make me clean. But every scar I ever earned still glows beneath the sheen. The night don't keep secrets, it just lets them be seen. Footsteps behind me, they're closer now, I swear. Maybe it's the devil or the man I used to wear. Ain't no peace in forgiveness, ain't no mercy to show. Just footsteps behind me and nowhere left to go. They've been following me so long. Walked out as the sun came up, didn't say a single word, just left her sitting in the doorway, in silence I ain't never heard. A shadow stretched across the floor, like the ghost of what we were. And I pour one more for memory, then pour one more for her. Ain't no peace in this bottle, ain't no mercy in the glass, just reflections of her leaving that I can't let pass. She left with the light, I stayed with the dark. She took the warmth, left me the spark. Now the moon's my only witness to this lonely heart. Yeah, she left with the light,
I stayed with the dark. I still hear her laughter in the corners of this room, like a ghost that won't stop singing an old familiar tune. Her glass still on the table, half full, just like her lies. And I keep drinking both our sorrows neath these shadowed skies. I ain't asking for forgiveness, ain't praying to be free. I just hope the light she carries don't forget about me. She left with the light, I stayed with the dark. She took the warmth, left me the spark. Now the moon's my only witness to this broken heart. Yeah, she left with the light, and I stayed with the dark. Every sunrise feels colder, every shadow feels true. I keep talking to the silence like it answers to, and I swear I see her sometimes in the whiskey's hue. She left with the light, I stayed with the dark. She took the truth, left me the mark. Now I live where the night breeze and the devil's part. Yeah, she left with the light, and I stayed with the dark. Yeah. She took the dawn, but the dark, it took me. Headlights cut through the silence, smoke curling from my lips. The moon's hanging low and lonely, like the ghost of my fingertips. Got a flask on the dashboard, half hope, half despair. And every mile I drive tonight just fades into the air. No maps, no mercy, no place to belong, just the hum of the tires and a half-dead song. I'm a night gasoline and shame. Got a scar on the steering wheel and blood in my dream. The radio whispers static, like it knows what it means. Every town I pass through feels colder than the light, and the only thing that follows me is the echo of my past. Ain't no rest stops for the broken, ain't no light up ahead, just the road and the reaper and the words she said. I'm a night driver, rolling through the pain, chasing ghosts in the rear view, through the whiskey and rain. The road's my confession, the dark's my refrain. Yeah, I'm a night driver, bleeding gasoline and shame. I ain't running for salvation, ain't looking for no sign, just keeping time with the shadows on this long dotted line. If the devil's riding shotgun, he can drive next time. I'm a night driver, headlights cutting through the black. Every mile I burn is one I can't get back. No home, no heaven, just a road I can't outrun. Yeah, I'm a night driver till the darkness is done. Yeah, the night don't end. It just changes lanes.